Hello, everyone. Welcome. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I'm here today on the Hugging Show. Today, today we will be talking about the great and powerful Jake Weddle. Let me see. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Jake that I found extremely funny. Now listen, I know that Lex went on Morale's stream and they had a great time. There was a chance that Lex lied about the whole ordeal. Whatever. In relationships, there's her truth, his truth, and the truth. But today, I wanted to make a point. Like, if you go on Aiden's stream, Jake was like devastated that this girl that he met for only 3 months, that they trauma bounded over MrBeast BS. And he moved to Canada, by the way. I want you to understand this. This man goes on and he decides to go to Canada. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think it's Aiden Underground. Okay, go. Let's see if I could get to this. Hopefully he timestamped it. Someone did timestamp it.
What did she message me? She said, like Hellbent likes it, ha 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 ha. So yeah, I had my family was up all night with me on Christmas Eve because I was trying to calm myself down because I was having a full-on panic attack over her, saying Hellbent likes the song and basically her working with my detractors after she was so publicly like Jake Weddle's #1 supporter, blah blah blah.
Okay. Good. I have it all set up, folks. So here's the thing. Jake Weddle has a tendency of putting fate into people he shouldn't be putting fate into. Jake Weddle hid behind his girlfriend, who was just being daddy in the whole relationship. The one that wears the dildo in the relationship, the strap-on, if you will. She goes around poking the bear, talking about how Jake is #1, you guys are all haters or whatnot. Okay, cool. But then shit happens where Lex hacks into all of his accounts, shows some stuff, recorded him, recording him being hostile towards her and whatnot. And all throughout Jake being interviewed by Aiden, Jake just pushes Lex under the bus. Like, it was all Lex's fault. The whole thing about the luring up, the fact that he did the cease and desist with Kwee, the fact that he got so agitated about a lot of things, and he just pushed the blame on Lex. It was all her fault. He didn't want to do it. Now, the thing about Jake is again, let's remember something about Jake. Jake originally came from a story where he was piss poor broke. He didn't have a dollar to his god-forsaken name. He then goes on Mr. Beast and becomes an indentured servant, pretty much just writing jokes, not liking his life or whatnot. And then he goes and he gets the opportunity to do this challenge to where he had to go through torturous activity, even though he had outs in the contract where he could take certain things out. He could have tapped out and get the money that he earned, but he then made it seem like he was in Guantanamo Bay and he deserved all the money, and that he made it sound like he was just down and out, that he was so down on his luck. And he cried. He cries a lot. And then we get this whole thing with the AI stuff about the AI recording of Mr. Beast, and then him, even though Mr. Beast allegedly, and I still say alleged because there's no proof that Beast gave him the money, because if you look at the screenshot that Jake had, where they have correspondence, there's no profile pic of Mr. Beast. There's no verify or anything. It's just the text itself. So it couldn't have been doctored for all I know. For all we know. Right? But let's just say it was the case. The fact that he then doesn't show the whole interaction and just goes on with a dramatic retelling of him telling Beast, I don't want the whole money, I just want half the money because I want my fans to care about me. And whether fans believe that or not, he supposedly got the money. Again, he never showed that he got the money. He never, like, there was no amount fixated on it. I mean, the fact that you're talking about it, like, you're making it publicly known that you got it, you could have kept quiet, never talked about it, gangsters move in silence, stuff like that. But, again, you made it known, you didn't disclose that you really got the money, you just told us, you never showed us. And, again, after that, there was nothing really good about the channel. He died. It was dying a slow death. Jake went on a mental breakdown a couple of times, and then Jake had another mental breakdown on Instagram, which I didn't read. I think a few people. Let me see who has it. Because I think Critical Shotgun has it. If I can find it. Is this it? No. Oh, here you go. Oh, God bless. God bless this fucking... God bless Critical Shogun. God bless his ass. Okay. Now. Okay, does anyone in the class want to be my reader? Because I suck at reading. I'll read. But, like, I'm in live. If anyone wants to come in and help me do a reading of this, that'd be great. But... in the meantime, I'm in the live chat. Let me go here. See, it's always good to just check who has what. That's great. Oh, one more thing I forgot to do. Let me see. Who else is here? I'll give this to this person. One second. I'm just shaking it out. Sending people my thing. Okay. Anyone else here? Turncoat, Griggs. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Me. Okay, perfect. One more thing. Here you go. Booyah. Okay, good. So let me go here. Let me turn this here. And here we go. Media posting. God bless America. Let's go. Can I actually open this in a different tab? I can. Perfect. This is Jake Weddle's Instagram story. This is what got Lex to say, no mas, I don't want you here anymore. Get the fuck out of my country. Get the fuck out of my home. Essentially. Because again, retard had said, I'm broke. I spent all my money on, lawyers that Lex told me to do, and fucking comedy shows for whatever fucking reason. He's broke. And he's living with his girlfriend that he's been with for 3 months. So, whatever. This is titled, Go Fuck Yourself. Frankly, YouTube commentary channels that make content calling people crazy, being hyper negative, spreading drama for the sake of clicks, can kiss my ass. Whoa there, Kimosabi. Whoa. Wait. Can I? Hold on. I'm an idiot. There you go. Where are you? Did it say?
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. One of the perks about
I want to do any
kids
sound clips.
you know
Goddamn.
about
Don't
is
worry.
actually getting a direct.
I got you. Nah. Whoa, Kimosabi. Let's put this in perspective. What you did on your channel with MrBeast wasn't click? I have exhaustively shown your YouTube channel, Jake, where everything that was MrBeast was a hit. It was a success. You did a video where you clickbaited the fuck out of the fact that there was a recording, allegedly, of MrBeast shit-talking you privately when you told people it was AI. You clickbaited, you're part of the problem. So people should not cry for you when you say this. When you talk about people doing content on you, quote unquote clickbaiting you, nah bro. You did the same thing. You profited over your misgivings. You profited off of the name of MrBeast, thinking that you were going to get a big own, that you were going to get a big paycheck, that you were going to get millions upon millions of fans that love you, and that they were going to be cock and bulls on your fucking comedy, which again, you're not that good, Jake. I'm just telling you. No one in their right mind goes and flies across countries or goes to other states or goes to other countries just to do comedy when you are a novice. You don't even have a comedy you don't even have a Comedy Central special. What makes you good? Where is your flyer to fucking Caroline's? Where's your flyer to the Comedy Cellar? Because anytime you are featured Andy's premier New York comedy clubs. They put you on flyers. They put you on promos. They say this, and this. You don't know what. You don't show that you made it anywhere. So you're not. You're just you're not showing the work. You're just trying to show the fact that you're flying around without any type of backing towards it. I digress. My face in your title thumb calling me crazy, which you are because your Instagram story before that was captured by Jessica Pizzle and others show you were fucking unhinged. Show that you were insinuating and just winking at the fact that there was horrible things in other corporate parties that you can't say because you don't want people to get into trouble, which is a very, very, very manipulative tactic. The absence of evidence, but just saying it is not evidence. And again, you don't show goodwill when you're crying and complaining and breaking down and almost at the verge of seppuku. Like it doesn't help your case when you're saying, but there's something I wanted to say, but I can't say it, but it's there. Guys, I swear to you, it's there. That's unhinged. Show proof. Gather your proof and be consistent. Anyways. With you exhibiting psycho behavior, I find it generally dystopian that my face, my lived experiences, my mental state be used for profit, speculated on and narrativized. I'll say this again. If you use my face, my trauma, and my mental state for your dog shit content, you are making YouTube a shit place to be. Like I said, let's wait, boo boo, buddy, retard. Hold on one second. Maybe. Hold on, let me see something. Maybe dog pack 44. Okay. Maybe we're forgetting the fact that you did this.
Capacity or unofficial capacity.
Fill up on karma.
I hate these ads. I should get YouTube Premium, but
Capacity or unofficial capacity.
Okay, content cop from Temu back at it again. So just before I get into my interrogation. Hey, the hell after you,
Mr. Beast, that's what.
what's this? What the fuck is this? You're on the streets in New York, looking homeless with a fucking wig, looking like you belong there in the gutter. Like, what are we talking about here? About if you use my face, my trauma, and my mental state for your dog shit content, you make YouTube a shit place to be, bro. You put yourself out there looking homeless. You made yourself look like you're pathetic. Look, I'll go down over here. Look.
And it got to a point where like they weren't turning the lights off. You know, I asked them. I said, "Can we like have like nighttime hours?" You know, and they said no because it would fuck up the time lapse shots. The time lapse of what? Me sleeping or me not sleeping? Yeah, I saw in other videos they did like, oh, you're gonna get XYZ hours of sunlight.
Where's the contract that shows this? Do you have any proof of this? Number two. But there's the other thing where he starts crying. Let me see.
do you think Jimmy really enjoys?
And he was devastated. And I'm some 20-year-old fucking white guy. Why am I getting paid more than him? I brought that up. And one of the things I didn't like about the way some of the V stuff shook out was...
Look at you making yourself cry. And breaking down because you caused someone to get fired because of your incompetence. But then you want to go in and say, yeah, he's better for it. How? What? No. You can't just say that now this person is fine. At the moment, that person was not fine. That person did not know the future. That person didn't know whether he or she was going to have a job after this. Like, are you retarded? You are retarded. You are stupid. Because no self-respecting person is going to drag another person in to rock the Casbah. Motherfucker was, your coworker was fine where he was at. But see, bro, this shows that you're selfish. It shows one of many instances that you, Jake, are a weak person. You're a weak person that should not be in a relationship, that should not have money or a surplus of money. You should not be in the position you're in because you don't know how to handle it. And you put your ass out there for what? For what? Because you were trying to get a piece of the fucking tearing down of MrBeast. You figured you could get something out of this tear down, which nothing came about of it. Beast is fucking he cut off all the fat, he took out all of his distractions, and he's back to where he was. You think people are gonna stop watching MrBeast because of a fucking mental patient, a fucking disingenuous employee, and like you think you two are gonna like, you think you couldn't change shit? And you, Jake, you're spiraling. You went off the deep end over. Was it worth it? I don't know. When do you can't admit to, you can't tell us if all of this was worth it. Was it worth for you to come out against MrBeast? Was it worth you going on your camera and fucking continuing covering MrBeast? Was it worth you talk about the AI recording? Was it worth it that you had to talk about the fact that you supposedly told Beast to give you half of the winnings? Was it worth it? So let's continue on that. If you eat that content up, you also need a psych evaluation. Okay, good. So that's one. YouTube commentary and drama is literally no better than scum and paparazzi. You're not a journalist. You're a gossip channel. You're a bro. What the fuck with this grammar? You are YOUARE. Your is possessive. You idiot. It shows that you didn't go to college. Holy shit. And you did this on a phone. On a phone. I figured there would be some spelling, something, but whatever. A little nitpick here. It's just something pointing, your commentary is just pointing and laughing at something. Yeah, that's generally the case when you do retarded shit, Jake. People tend to just laugh and point at you. If someone is generally crazy, then they need help. Not need to be mocked. Well, if you need help, you should go. What you should do is you should turn off your phone, turn off your computer, save some of that money that you were going to do gigs with, take that money, and go get help. Oh, don't be on the internet. You don't have to engage with nobody. You don't have to give anyone the time of day. At the ending of the day, as a bear would say, coined by Sen. But at the ending of the day, you don't owe anyone anything. You don't owe Dogpack nothing. You don't owe Logic anything. No one. You don't Hellbent. You don't owe anyone anything, my guy. Because they don't care about your mental health. They just care that you are entertaining. Or you could gossip. But other than that, they don't care about the food on your table, the clothes on your back, your health. No one cares. You have to care yourself. If someone is genuinely crazy and they need help, not be mocked, I go to therapy, I take my meds, and I'm dealing with you dorks. Now you want, oh my god. You dorks harassing me every day. You fucking nerds harass me on a daily basis, and when my mental health is affected by you dorks, you point and go, see, he lost, yes. I would be fine if not for you dorks. Get a life, get a hobby, come up with better video ideas. And yet, we get here, folks, where he goes on to AidenUnderground. I don't know if he goes by Aiden Project anymore, but he went to Aiden's stream and he tells all. Let's have some fun. But before that, let me check the thing. Belinda's here. Denrom's here. Kia's here. The usual suspects is here. Let us continue.
Like, the fact that she did such a rug pull, the circumstances around our breakup, the circumstances around us getting together in the first place, even the methods in which she has these recordings of me that she's using as blackmail, all of it's just wild. So I would love to parse through as much of the evidence as we could.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
If we're not interrupted, I guess.
Yeah, no problem. I'm trying to get. Listen, if it goes bad, we'll go by smoke signal. If you somehow.
That's great. I'll get some pigeons together. We'll figure this out. That's good.
True. All right, so I guess just bring us through the process here of like, I guess, what happened, like the story you told me. I guess if you're okay with sharing about the breakup.
Of course. Yeah, so she was so publicly entrenched in all of my public relations, and at first, it was like, oh, it's nice to have just support. The last relationship I was in, and even like my friends and family, it's kind of difficult to quantify what it's like to receive a lot of online hate, a lot of online backlash, and I was in a really distraught mental health place. So when Lex showed up in my life, it was like, oh, here's the support from like another content creator that I need. I was also at Row at Mike's place, and like me and Lex have dated for 3 months, and she was, we've been physically together, like in the same, state for like a month. We were doing like a long distance thing for a while. And, the way she thrust herself into the public eye, Jake Weddle and his girlfriend, like, I didn't think anything of it until it got crazier and crazier and crazier. And then she started like calling out Chud Logic and Hellbent by name. It was entirely her idea to sue Hellbent, by the way. I feel like I was.
It was her idea to sue Hellbent. And I think also Queeman. So again, notice it wasn't my idea, guys. It was Lex's idea. Oh, woe is me. It was not my idea, even though it's my Patreon, my comedy special, my likeness. It was Lex that had to tell me that. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm thinking I'm like Jake. Me, Jake. Heavens to Betsy, I would never want to be Jake Weddle. But you mean to tell me that Jake had to be told by his girlfriend to sue Hellbent and Queeman? And again, because Queeman got some bullshit because of the comment spell, so that's what I'm getting at. Again, that could be, but whatever the case is. But you had to be told on that shit instead of you making the decision yourself because it's your property. It's the Patreon comedy thing was your thing, right? And even then, you couldn't talk to Hellbent on the phone. You couldn't have a conversation and be like, "Yo, that's not right. Can you please take it down?" It took your girlfriend of 3 months to fucking tell you to get the nuclear option? not even the nuclear option, to go to the extreme, to go to an extreme, and do the most stupidest thing a YouTuber could do in this space. I'm gonna sue you. You hurt my feelings, so I'm gonna sue you because you took my property. Instead of me talking to you like a human fucking being, I'm gonna sue you. We'll get to. You'll see where I'm coming from with him pushing every bullshit on Lex.
I was upset that Hellbent did all that stuff. You know, the night of, I was editing my special, and I saw that Hellbent did all that shit, and I was upset. And then, yeah, I woke up the next day and I see on Twitter, I go, oh, I guess we're suing Hellbent. Okay. You know, the things that she pushed me to do while we were together. Like, for instance, I do have a lawyer, and it's really funny that I have a lawyer because Lex is the one that told me to get that lawyer, and I feel like Lex
told me to get a lawyer. Lex told me to fucking cry on Instagram. Lex told me to wipe front to back. Lex told me to fucking put a dildo up my ass. Like, what the fuck are you? Like, you have no money of your own, Jake? Like, are you lack of frontal cortex? Do you lack a free will? Do you lack any type of autonomy from your fucking life? Bro, even if this is a bit untrue, right? Let's just argue the fact that, let's just say, he's full of shit. That's not the case. He's just passing it off the Lex. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make this very perfectly clear. This behavior he is showing by pushing everything onto Lex shows that he doesn't know how to stand up for himself. That he doesn't know how to say no or how to speak up. Look at the challenge. Guys, if he had spoken up, or if he had, if he had maybe took away the ice cream machine and the jacuzzi, right? Or even say that, listen, if you guys are going to do this whole light stuff, I'm out of here. It's not worth my mental health. I don't care. Like, he could have been like, I don't care about, like, I need to sleep. This is not right. I need to sleep. We're not doing this. Either we fix this or I'm getting the fuck out. Like, he could say this. But again, he was waiting for other people to tap him out. He was waiting for other people to pat him on the head, scratch his belly, be like, it's okay. It's okay. You went through enough. Here's some money, buddy. Here's some money. You've been through so much, buddy. And he needed to get Lex to tell him, like, Lex is his caretaker. It's his tar wrangler. You see, it doesn't look good regardless of the fact. It doesn't. No matter if Jake is lying or Jake is telling the truth, it still looks shitty regardless of the fact. No personal responsibility. So how can we then believe all that bullshit you talked about the whole challenge thing? How can we be for certain that you got money from MrBeast the second time around? How can we be sure that your feet was blooded from the treadmill? Because here's the thing. I would surmise that if your feet were bloodied, right, and they were beaten up from walking on the treadmill for so long, you could see that there would be like aftermath of your feet being bloodied and blistered and everything else. Another thing that's very interesting is he never took pictures of that. But that's besides the point. He's incompetent.
My lawyer, because I paid for the lawyer, wouldn't think that being logged into somebody's Discords and blocking them without their, I feel like Lex is breaking crimes right now, but I guess I'll talk to my lawyer as soon as I can. Thanks, Lex, for making sure I got a lawyer.
So she suggested she was the one that suggested you take legal action against Hellbent, and she suggested you take legal action against MrBeast.
Behind the scenes, we were like trying to. And I shouldn't be speaking about this publicly because this is like a legal thing and this is messy and this is dicey. But yeah, she was like saying, and like, I don't want to get into the weeds of whether or not I do or don't have a case or whether or not I am or not pursuing a case. But I will say, behind the scenes, she was very much pushing me to sue Jimmy. And what I think is, now that I have all the pieces, what I'm pretty sure, and this was obvious to everybody outside of my bubble, and I kind of wish it was more obvious to me, but hey, I'm a gullible person. I get tricked very easily by pretty women.
You are such a... And again, it's not my fault. It's the fact that I'm so gullible, and the fact that I get tricked by pretty women. She's cute. I mean, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Okay, I will... Whatever. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But... I swear I thought this man didn't give a fuck about sex or whatnot. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but you are essentially telling me that this whole bullshit about you being in this spot is because of pussy. That's the reason why you're in this position. Because you wanted to go sue MrBeast. And let me fix the correction. You gave Queen shit about the fucking Karma special when it was free use, fair use. Excuse me. So I thought he was suing Queen. I just remember that. But like I said, he did call out Queen, the MrBeast stuff, and the Hellbent. So he got into all his legal shit because of pussy. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure she jumped into my life to thrust herself into MrBeast stuff, and then to get a little bit of my clout, to get a little. And that's so funny because everyone's calling me a clout chaser. So the clout chaser of a clout chaser is really funny.
Bro, you are a clout chaser. Your video is proven. No one gives a fuck about your other content. And look, I'll give it up to Lex. Lex was a fucking praying mantis, bro. I will give her credit on that. This woman was like, this bitch Jake is so fucking broken that if I just show him my boobs and I say I give a fuck about your trauma, then he'll just follow my every whim. And if that's the case, that's fucked. Brilliant, but fucked. And there's a hypothesis running around that once his clout, once his notoriety was fading, or fame was fading away into obscurity, that's when this woman was like, okay, I'm going to find the right moment, and I'm just going to just be like, fuck you, get the fuck out of my country, out of my fucking house. Just kick this bitch out. Fuck. Alright, since I paused, let me just double check everything. Kia. Okay, good. Kia. Keeping well on the thing. God bless.
I think, again, hey, fellas, listen, humiliates me for all I'm worth, okay? Women moving forward, I have no more money. Please stay away from me. I spent it all on flights to Canada and flying her to the U.S. and getting her.
You fly her to the U.S.? Wow, for someone does Mr. Brokey broke, you surely have money to do all that. Wow, I thought I thought you didn't have any money. I thought you were a struggling comedian. Oh wow, you got it like that? Ooh, boy. Yowzers. You have no money. You keep on saying that you have no money, but you'll come up with some fucking trend, or you come up with some fucking fad. Hell, the fact that Lex hacked into your account and showed off stuff with morale, and if you could show that you are the fucking forever victim, maybe you could get a GoFundMe, maybe you could get people to uptick on your Patreon, maybe you could forego the fucking comedy comedy workshop, and you could figure out something else to do to grift money. You could stream. You could whine, you could cry, you could do whatever. Like, you should take advantage of the fact that people are going to give money to the homeless person. You should take advantage of the fact that they're going to give money to the clown. You're a clown. Oh my god, bro. Even when you win, you lose. Oh, fuck.
Her hair done, and the lawyers she made me buy, the money's gone. So
No one made you do anything. You just did it because you wanted pussy. Because you were lonely. That's all it is.
please, women, stay away from me.
He'll be in a relationship by the week's end. By next week's end.
And that's actually, about the Mr. Beast stuff, that's actually how the two of you met, right?
Yeah, so she basically slipped into my DMs because she was trying to give me her big scoop on the whole Mr. Beast situation, which was up in Canada. And I don't really know all the details of it specifically because I'm not super well versed in union law, especially in Canada. At least I'm familiar with Writers Guild stuff, but not so much like editing and actors and that's not guilds I'm familiar with. That's not unions I'm familiar with. But he was claiming that Jimmy was hiring union workers, even though he's barred from working with unions. And I remember one of the r/YouTube drama moderators was just correcting her, saying that's not how the unions work. And behind the scenes, Lex was telling me, do not trust that moderator. He's not on our side. He's against us. And I don't want to publicly say any YouTube drama moderators are very, very good at being unbiased. For example, when it comes to Mr. Beast misinformation, because some shit is off the walls and crazy. Like, you don't want to throw wild accusations out. Like, they were correcting misinformation about Mr. Beast. So you can't say they're for or against Mr. Beast. You can't say they're for or against me. But they did tell me, Lex was spreading a bunch of misinformation.
AIDS gang represent, okay?
And I told them, behind the scenes, she was telling me not to trust you guys for that very reason. This whole situation is incredibly, incredibly messy. And if I can, again, apologize to the YouTube community and apologize to the Reddit community for allowing this person to thrust herself into the spotlight so brazenly and so messily, that is entirely on.
See, but you're the man. You should have been like, no, bitch, we're not doing all this. Like, we're not doing this. This is my career we're talking about here. We're not going to go around and make enemies out of people we don't need to make enemies out of. Like, you allowed this woman to bully you incessantly. You allowed this woman to be your man. And now you want forgiveness? Why? Forgiveness for what? They don't give a fuck about you. No one's gonna bring you to the fold. No one's gonna give you charitability. Why do you need forgiveness for? Get the fuck away from this place. Make content. Show that you're worth a fucking damn. Hell, be like every fucking comedian in the sun and make a podcast. Ooh. Find one of your comedy friends and do a podcast. And talk about podcast shit. Talk about current events. Do that. Maybe Joe Rogan will feel sorry for you and pick you the fuck up. And put you into the mothership. Maybe you could be a guest star in this place. And then you could tell Joe Rogan all about the evil commentary people and the Mr. Beast people, if you're so lucky.
On me, and I publicly apologize.
Damn. Okay. Well, at least, hey, at least you're admitting it. I would. There are some things obviously I would push back. If I do have any questions, I'll save that for the end. I'll save that for the end because this story is like. And obviously, you don't need to tell me exactly what you said in call. I'll let you leak at your own discretion. But this is such an insane story that I just walk me through Monday and the 5 days leading up to Monday and the breakup.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So publicly, Lex was very like, I'm going to call out Hellbent. I'm going to call out Nicholas Diorio. I'm going to call out Chad Logic. And like behind the scenes, like the hashtag campaigns that were, like my mom's been getting harassed. It's been mentally taxing on somebody who especially isn't a chronically online person. I do stand up. I'm not as entrenched into the YouTube world. And I'm barely on Reddit. I've been on Reddit more in the last 4 days than I have in my entire life. But when all the ways that she was calling people out started backfiring, she would kind of like, okay, we like never really fought much. Like we had like 2 like big-ish fights, and this was one of them, obviously, where he's basically like being really, really distant from me all of a sudden, and it was right after all the Hellbent, the Chud Logic stuff like started backfiring on her, you know. And she was, I need my space. So I didn't really like. I felt distant. I vocalized that, and then one day, you know, we like wake up in the morning, and she's still working as my assistant. So we wake up in the morning, we have a meeting with somebody, and then like go take a nap after that because it was an early meeting. And then, you know, I saw that Turkey Tom made some video. These people's names are so fucking silly. I saw that he made a video.
He's not even a turkey.
But like,
You could just say Tom.
so I just remember I just posted something that I thought was pretty innocuous on my Instagram stories, talking about like, oh yeah, because it says I've lost it, right? So I said I thought it was shitty that people make content calling other people's mental health into question. You know, like because in my head I don't think I've lost it, but now this guy's making a bunch of money claiming I don't want to get into the Turkey Tom thing. I don't give a fuck about Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom's fine. But I made a post. You know, I called YouTube commentary channels generally dorks. I said you guys, and that's pretty tame.
But why would you even say anything about it? Why wouldn't you just keep your mouth shut and just ignore it? Who cares? I mean, here you are on AidenUnderground stream trying to get your story out, which, by the way, like, again, you have no money. Why don't you do a live stream, you schmuck, and talk about it yourself, you idiot? Why are you going to another person's platform and talk about it? Look, again, there are times that people just want a platform to talk about it while streaming or whatnot, but again, this is your story to tell. You could just go in and you could say, hey, I'll be live to talk about the Lex stuff. You could have, like, streamed the same time Arouse streamed and went off, and you could have been like, yo, this, and this. It's just a nitpick I have with people when you have an issue with something or someone, and instead of you using your channel to air it out, and then maybe get a few pennies here, pennies there, you go into another person's stream and then you go on and then you decide to make that person money on your victimhood.
Hey, you know, like I didn't call anybody out by name specifically. Meanwhile, Lex was like, hey, Hellbent, hey, she's calling out people by name specifically. And I remember I had a panic attack that night too, because I'm like, oh my god, she's literally asking for it. She's like bringing it on purpose, you know? And so when I posted that Instagram story, she said, take that Instagram story down. And I was like, what? Why? And she goes, because it affects me too. And in my head, I'm like, but you were doing all this other, like, so brazenly, and, oh, this is funny. Somebody said, why doesn't he reel her in? I saw that comment a lot. Fellas, that was her reeled in. I was reeling her in. I swear to God. When I,
Wait, that was the real it? By you doing that Instagram post, that's the real one, instead of you saying, no, bitch, we're not doing this. We're not doing all this. You're acting like a fucking retard. We're not doing this. Sit down, be quiet, let me handle this stuff like a man. That's it. That's not the real in. More like she reeled you in by kicking you out of her country and her place because you had nowhere else to stay. But that's just me.
Stopped her while she was filming and said, look, H3 said my stand-up's not that bad. That was me trying to be like derail her from her train of thought. I was like, please stop talking about this. Let's talk about something else instead. So when she's telling me to take that down, I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just thinking like, what? I can't. I'm not going to tell her not to post something, right? Like I didn't say don't post that video. I didn't say don't make that tweet. I didn't say don't go after Hellbent. I said you're your own person. I can't stop you from doing something. I can't control you. You know?
Yeah, that's cool and everything, but you guys are in a relationship together. You guys are living together. What she does affects you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? You guys are together. Like, I mean, friendship is the same exact way, but at the end, at the end, it's not as intimate as a friendship is. Not an online relationship. And you guys are connected. Whatever she does, it affects you. That's on your name. So, and the thing is if she does something heinous, are you then going to go and, break up with her? If she does something heinous, that's what it is. It's either you ride together or die together, bad boys for life. And you gotta check one another, or you gotta let her go, because it's not worth your mental health to have to be with someone that's damaging your reputation, your integrity, your life. So you can't say it's her, she's your own person, and whatnot. No. No. Gotta take responsibility, kid. Gotta take responsibility. Oh, fuck.
But then she goes, take your story down. And I go, what? I'm not gonna take my story down. And then she goes, all right, well then, I guess I'll pay for half your hotel tonight. And I was like, what? And she's like, yep, I don't want you here. I don't feel comfortable with you here because you don't care for my feelings. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, and I was upset. Like, of course. Like, I was confused. I was a little heartbroken.
If she said it like that, that's the most gang shit thing ever. That is the most gang shit thing ever. Oh, you know what? That's how you take charge, take authority. Yeah, Jake, take that down. What? No, I'm not taking it down. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pay half for your hotel because you're not respecting my feelings. Get the fuck out. Like, no crying, no nothing. Just okay. You're not taking it down. Get out. Which he should have been that type of energy towards her, but again, he's limp. He had a limp wrist. And he doesn't have the alpha maleism in him to realize that he was getting door walked by this person who looks shorter than him, which I don't know how is that possible.
That you're kicking me out of, I'm in a foreign country, and you're kicking me out of your house. And she's like, I'm saying I'll pay for half your hotel. And it's like, it just seemed so ridiculous. And then, I was upset. I was alternating between being angry and being sad. When you're in a relationship, it's emotionally tenuous, but like a normal level. So I'm packing my stuff and I'm crying. You guys know me. I'm crying. And she says,
yeah, we know you're crying. You always cry. You cry when if a fucking Lego if you step on a Lego. You cry when the fucking sun sets. You cry when there's a fucking a pony. You cry for everything. You cry I bet you cry when you take a shit that's too hard. Or you cry when you need to go to the bathroom but no one's letting you to the bathroom. You cry. You're a crier. You're weak. You're pathetic. You are a loser. You are a forever loser. You have shown yourself to be so mentally unwell that everyone is using you for content. Even I am using you for content. Because you don't know when to shut your mouth. You don't know how to take charge with your girl. You don't know how to pick a female. You don't know how to conduct your life in a proper way. You're an opportunist. You're a forever victim. You are Jake.
hurry, because I'm gonna call the police, And I'm like, I'm packing, like I'm looking for my camera, putting my stuff together, and then the police were there. And I was like, what? And at first, the cops do the thing where they're like, hey, you're the guy, we gotta get you out of here. And then after 5 seconds of talking to him, they're like, oh, yeah, you're leaving, you're packing your stuff. Like, at one point, I heard the police in the room that she was in say, he's literally texting me right now. And I'm outside talking to the cops, and the other officer goes, ma'am, he's outside talking to the other officer, and his phone's right there.
Do you have the police report that this happened? There should be a police report. Because they would be writing that instance down where your ex-girlfriend said that you're harassing her through text and you had that. Where's that? We cannot just go by your word because your word is shit. Just the same thing with Lex. We can't trust Lex for anything either. But again, you're broaching the fact that the police came over while you were packing. There should be a police report. Please, let's not believe anything until there's. We should not believe anything when it's something that is said that can be proven by documentation. The whole thing about the hotel thing, that cannot be proven. That conversation cannot be proven. It's a he said, she said thing. But the point where we could get into documentation proof is a police report. Show that. There should be proof.
So she's accusing you of texting her in the moment you're outside talking to another officer, and your phone is in clear sight, not on your person. All allegedly, by the way. I can't confirm this.
Allegedly, of course. I mean, I don't have proof of that. This is hearsay, obviously. I'm just colloquially telling you all what happened from my perspective and my opinion, obviously. If she's going to say things like I punched a wall, that's not true. This is what I'll say. She was filming me unbeknownst to me. Which is something she swore she said she'd never do, because I've had exes do that in the past. I had mental breakdowns when I was in solitary confinement while there was 7 cameras on me. So I get really, really, sensitive to people filming me without my consent when I'm in a vulnerable position. And this is something she explicitly knew, and we talked about often. So when she's got cameras all over her house, she's filming me with her phone. She's telling me she's got witnesses on her Discord, and she's like, don't worry, I'm not going to post any of this, but I do have it for my safety, like my protection. And if we're going to talk about what's helpful for my mental health, don't post those, or maybe even delete those, because those were private and vulnerable, and it's sad when you're being cruel to me.
Lyrics already pushed him on that. I'm not going to interrupt the interview for that.
Could you not post things about me? Could you not tell everybody I'm abusive? Because the behavior exhibited in this moment, even like in this moment right here, but I wasn't going to talk about you logged into all my accounts because I didn't know you were. So I can't believe there's new developments happening in real time. Like, this is wild.
That's insane. Yeah. And so just to clarify for everybody, in one day, on Monday, you go from being cool to you make an Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah. So she goes, you make an Instagram story post. She thinks it's not a good look. You refuse to take it down. She takes that personally. Breaks up with her.
It wasn't even like I refused to take it down. We had like 2 Instagram exchange texts back and forth, and she goes, "All right, well, you can go ahead and get a hotel." And then I was like, "What?"
Yeah, so
it wasn't like I was like, "No, I'm not taking it down." I was just like a 2 conversation back and forth. Yeah.
So she tells you to leave while you're visiting her home in Canada, a country you're not from, don't have citizenship of, or whatever. She tells you to leave, and you're out of the house, trying to leave Canada in the same day.
I will say, she said, "Hey, you can look back at the texts. I said I'll pay for half your hotel," and I said to her, "How litigious of you to say." Like when she got distant, I think what the mindset was this. I don't want to get too much into the weeds, but she's in a legal battle right now with the landlords, and I was in a domestic violence situation a few.
Doesn't matter. We don't need to hear that you got beat again. We don't need to hear the fact that women beat you. That's great. Who cares? Move on.
I don't want to get too much into the weeds of that either, but when I was in a domestic violence situation, I had a partner of mine assault me physically.
No one cares. We know that you're a sissy boy. We know that you like to take it up the bunghole. We know the fact that you're weak. We know that. We're talking about Lex here. Come on, buddy.
Punched, kicked, choked, bruised. I don't want to get too much into that.
I bet you she pushed you down the stairs. I bet your ex gave you a wet willy. I bet your ex gave you a fucking atomic wedgie. Who cares? We know this. Get to Lex. Like, again, the forever victim. The women beat me. My dad's a pedophile. Where? Like, and that's on you for telling family that your fucking father's a pedophile. Like, I'm confused on that shit too. Like, you didn't have to say anything about it. People wouldn't give a f about your family history if you didn't make it public. You put it on yourself, my guy. Just stupid, bro.
That, but that was helpful when those landlords tried to evict me. And I said, "Oh, you don't have to evict me. I fled New York City because I didn't want to be in New York City anymore because it was unsafe for me to be there, and that got me out of my lease essentially." And so, this is alleged when I say this, but I think allegedly, in my opinion, when Lex realized that she could no longer milk me for more clout or more money, and the ticking clock on her current living situation was almost up, I think she thought, okay, I'll two birds, one stone this. I'll do this thing called reactive abuse. And what reactive abuse is, I had to be very familiar with this because I keep dating the same type of woman. What reactive abuse is.
You just want to be loved by trauma. You live in the trauma. You live by the trauma. You were birthed in the trauma. You were bred by the trauma. All you know is trauma. You will never find peace if you keep on being with these schizo girls. You will never find peace if you ever consider yourself a victim. Grow some personality. Be a man. And maybe you too will be happy with yourself, more importantly.
Is when you purposefully rile somebody up to the point to where they can't take it anymore, and then when they like finally show the emotions that they've, that you've been poking at constantly, they blow up, and then they go click, screenshot, and then they show everybody, see, isn't he crazy, for the purpose of, discrediting them. And so I think one of the things is I know exactly what your triggers are, so I know how to get you upset. I'm going to kick you out of my house of police. That's going to be blackmail, so you don't ever talk about me. And I'll also be able to use that in a case against my landlords. That's what I think. Allegedly speculation, I don't know.
Yeah, and just to clarify for everybody, normally there's a fee for breaking a lease, but in the States, and I don't know if it's the same in Canada, I'm assuming it is, there's a stipulation that if you can prove there was like a situation of domestic violence occurring in your home, I'm pretty sure the landlord lets you break the lease like for free, or legally is bound to. Obviously he's alleging that in this circumstance. I'm not super familiar with Canadian law.
I also think Lex was acting as my assistant. Because I was living with a partner I had used to date. We had broken up, but we were still living together because I didn't want to kick. That's so funny. I was living with an ex when I met Lex because I didn't want to kick my ex out on the street. So when I came back to New York with the new GF, she didn't like that. She started hitting me. But regardless, I still didn't kick her out, right? But that's why I got punched. But that's also why I was able to get out of my lease, because there was a domestically violent situation at my house, and Lex was acting as my assistant when she was arguing with my landlords back and forth. So I think she went, oh, well, if this got Jake out of his lease, then maybe he can get me out of mine. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm just maybe thinking, assuming, possibly. I mean, this is what I was talking about with my friends on Discord for the past couple of days.
Your friends on Discord, you have no other friends? IRL friends? And so, wait. So, Lex was your assistant. Your new girlfriend was your assistant, and she saw that you got beat by your ex. I guess you gave her never mind the fact that, if I just pretend that he beats me, or he's being abusive to me, I can get out of my lease and whatnot. No, but you also showed and demonstrated that you can't be fucked with, that you are malleable.
Days. And then, clearly she didn't want me to come on this chat right now, so, he's seen all my correspondence for the last 4 days, and that makes my skin crawl, honestly. So my hunch is correct, Lex. I guess you're on a stream responding to this in real time, so your turn to talk, I guess. I don't know. Am I off? I don't know.
And I just want to mention, or I guess the hold on. The other question I wanted to ask too is in regards to her history. You had actually, she has a dedicated hater base, according to her, and you had actually received that you had sent to me and under the stipulation I could share. While you were with Lex, you had been sent some sort of email warning you about her from a member of the public, or
I think a name that like a different email. I'm not quite sure. I mean, because I showed it to Lex at the time. Every time anybody was ever weary of her, she told me not to trust them, and that's crazy. But I remember when I saw this email, I brushed it off as, oh, I got online haters, and she's got online haters, and blah, blah, blah. She was like, they don't want to see me happy, with this new man, blah, blah, blah. And basically the body of the email, I believe you might have that up as well.
Yeah, I have it up on screen.
Hey, this is...
Oh. Showing something right here. 1 second. So it says right here, Joe Steam Hi, I'm sorry to send this sort of message. Please take it seriously. I'm only trying to help you avoid future hassles or problems when dealing with Lex and Alex. She has lied, slandered, and legitimately scammed multiple locals in Victoria while playing the victim card. I won't name names, but there is a very real reason she does not want to be involved with the local car community or people in general. It's because she burned every person she came in contact with, including those who wanted to help her. Please use caution when allowing her into your life so she doesn't do the same to you.
This is what she does. She does this to everybody. You seem like a nice guy. Please just protect yourself because this is what she does. So, let me tell you, I feel like a big old dummy because not only is this very publicly embarrassing for me, but fool me once, twice, three times, I'm not going to date for another year. Hey, audience, hey, stream, if you guys see me with a new girlfriend, do a wellness check on me, okay? No nut 2025. You understand?
Based.
I'm not talking to ladies ever again.
Very, very based. Now, I guess I want to ask you here as well. After your girlfriend had told you that on your behalf, she was like threatening smaller creators and like making alts to pressure them.
Yes.
At that point in time, like I feel like I would have said, like, dude, this bitch is fucking crazy. Let me run for the hills. What was your mindset at that point?
I think what was going through my head was she's doing it to protect me, and at the time I was in a mental state where I felt like, because the way that like the people, like the online vitriol, part of it is, and again, the way you pacify somebody in an abusive situation is to put them in a fearful state. And there were so many times I was with Lex where things went from 0 to 100. Like, she was like, you gotta change your name on all the driving apps, because you're a famous person, so someone could see, there was so many, things she tried to make me be afraid of. She was like, don't trust Cam, don't trust this person, don't trust that person. She would say, everybody's out to get you. So when she's, doing all this crazy shit, I was sitting here thinking, at least she's not doing it to me. And, she was saying, I'd never do it to you, because I love you. And when, then she was like, hey, that Instagram story, don't like it, bud. Go ahead and get out. That's when I was like, you're rug pulling me.
One second.
And I got upset because
Moments
I realized
later,
I was getting rug.
Lex joins. Jake's girlfriend.
What's going on?
Hi, Morale.
What's up?
Oh,
Hello?
Just chilling.
Just chilling? Say your shit, dude. Go ahead. I'll let you speak.
So wait, this one came from Raul House. So this is 36 minutes. I think it gets both things off.
One is hacking him? That's absurd. There's no way he's being hacked. But blocking makes no sense in this context either. Because why would he block you?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if maybe I'm trying to connect y'all. Yeah, I messaged him on Instagram right now, real quick. Hold on.
Is his account deleted?
He says, I think Lex is still logged into my Discord on her laptop.
What?
She blocked us both.
Aiden, she's on Morale's stream. She confessed. She's saying she's trying to save fucking Jake from himself.
What? She's what? Dude, what is going on? Wait a minute, there's
Wow.
no shot. Hold on, let me just, wait.
Last night, a lot happened. If you don't know, Jake Weddle was a man who made the first big allegations against MrBeast. He became a personality in his own right, a man who received over $400,000 from MrBeast, who also wanted to claim he was abused by MrBeast. Claiming the challenge of staying in a room for multiple days was torture, despite having the option to leave and receiving $400,000. He started dating a girl named Lex, and last night, she released a song indicating she was breaking up with Jake. She spent all night talking with members of commentary. The next day or last night, Jake Weddle wanted to tell his side, and that's where the story picks up.
Aiden, and I just want to kind of leak something real quick, but mainly I just want to make a statement because Aiden is not allowing me to call in and make it on his stream.
Okay.
I would like to explain to the public why I quote unquote block his interview of Lex. So prior to yesterday, so I guess a week ago, whenever that was, he asked me in DMs for Lex's Discord info, and I asked him why he wanted it. So I'm just going to send you a screenshot and you can pull it up.
I'll pull it up, yeah, let's see.
Let me know when you've got it up. Not watching the stream right now.
I have it up.
Yeah, so he says to harass her.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not going to be good optics for me, at the very least, to in any way get associated with sending harassment anyone's way. So I did not give him the ad at that time. Then yesterday he was streaming about Lex's song, and somebody in chat brought up that, oh, what if Lex...
Aiden was?
Yeah. He
okay,
was,
okay.
I believe it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I get confused now. But when he was streaming about the song, somebody in his chat said, oh, what if she strikes you for playing it? So I said, Lex DM'd me after I commented on her song. She said, the commentary bros are welcome to use it. And Aiden started spurging out and was like, oh, Hellbent, ask it to call in, get it to call in, get it to call in. And I just said, no, fuck off. Because again, like, it's not a good look for me. I mean, I would say it's also unethical, but it's also not a good look for me to then, what am I supposed to run to Lex's DM and get her to call into this likely adversarial stream? Like, I'm very happy for him to interview her and ask her whatever pressing questions he wants, but like, I'm not gonna get involved and try to like coax her onto a stream. Like, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, and like I don't want nothing to do with it. So that's why I didn't give him the ad. And then obviously today he was being really annoying and spicy, which is why after he was annoying, I just said, and he was like, yeah, I found her info anyway. That's why I sent her the message. Funny.
Okay.
So that's my statement. But yeah, he's being really annoying about this whole thing. Right now he's watching your, a bit of your stream and the Beckett's interview and spazzing out how everybody's coddling Lex and going easy on her. And he was going to ask her the pressing questions, and it's so unfair that he didn't get to do that. And we're like, well, maybe if you didn't go about securing the interview like a total retard, maybe you would have gotten to do that.
Okay.
So that's kind of all I wanted to say.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Moments later, Lex joins, Jake's girlfriend.
What's going on?
Hi, Mrao.
What's up?
Oh,
Hello?
you know, just chilling.
Just chilling? Say your shit, dude. Go ahead. I'll let you speak.
I don't want to. I don't want to feed anything. I don't want to.
I asked you if you wanted to say it on. You said yes. What are you doing?
What?
I thought you wanted to come
that.
on to say something.
I did. I wanted to say hey.
So you don't want to talk about Jake Weddle not going on to Aiden?
I don't know if he's going to or not.
But you don't think he is?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
If he does, he's forcing my hand to release the recordings. So like, it's just
we could release it right now. You want to release it right now?
No, let's not. Let's not. I'm not vitriolic towards him. He doesn't like. He. The only reason I made the song was because he started.
I want to see something. Because he also. Because if they put, another weird thing is that Morale had asked what's his face. He asked what the fuck is it? Did he delete it? Oh no. Let me see. There was a stream where. Oh, there you go.
And like gets on your face.
Did DM the dog lover, dog wars? Yeah, right here. So right, I want to see. I want to see if it brings it up because I have no idea why the fuck Morale decides to do dog wars in the middle of talking about drama between Lex and Jake, but let's go.
Really harassing all of my friends, and that was it. I wanted to say my piece, and I made a song that I like and I'm proud of. And I'll take it down if he wants me to, but I am concerned. All of his friends, we're all concerned about him, and I just hope he's all right, genuinely.
Okay, I mean, you know my opinion. I want to leak the whole recording. Obviously, I want to show it off. I want to make it public. But you know, ultimately, it's up to you. It's your recording. All right.
Let's not do that unless I do have to defend myself. But I'm hoping that he is gonna be rational and realize.
Morale does leak the recording for $150 or $100. The recording doesn't sound too good, but we'll get to that in a bit.
The situation, because he was there, and he knows what happened, and yeah.
All right.
So anyway, what are we watching? What are you watching? Stream.
We're watching another Connie review. It's very good. We're also watching a little bit of Aiden. He's reviewing the call-in that you had with Beckett last night.
Yeah, I low-key was not expecting to be like interrogated, which is fine. I totally understand that that's the scene that I'm in. But I was like,
you are part of one of the biggest stories of the year tangentially, right? Like the Mr. Beast stuff. One of the biggest stories of the year. Okay. You should probably go into these situations with the understanding that you're going to be asked questions, I think.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And Beckett was super respectful. Nothing against Beckett at all. Like, he was super respectful. So again, this is just a new world to me. And I was a little distracted by the Sonic playing on the screen too. And I was just a little bit baked last time, but that's okay.
I see. How many? We're at 32. Let's set a goal to watch some Mr. Girl content. Okay. Let's do this.
I wouldn't say anything online if it wasn't true, but I'd want to stop this train before it crashes because I care about the guy.
Okay. Like I said, I have a rule that I'm going to follow relatively strictly, okay? I'm never going to be the one to leak something. I'm not going to leak shit. I'm not going to be the guy to leak shit, okay? If you want to leak shit, you can, and I will cover it. Or if I have permission by the person to leak something, I will, but I'm never going to be the first person to leak something.
Appreciate that.
So if you want to say something, go ahead, but I'm not going to talk on your behalf. You're going to, if you want to say something, you're going to say it, essentially. So do you want to say anything, or do you want to just watch some slop?
I want to watch some slop. Just let me watch some stuff, and I appreciate that from you.
Okay, fair warning. If Jake does come on the stream, we are watching it, or I am watching it. You don't have to stay, but I am switching to watching the Jake interview if he does eventually come on, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna leave because I can't watch him do that to himself, but yeah.
W self-harm. All right, we're gonna watch some Cunny Bunny, all right?
Okay, I don't know what that is. Stream your screen with me.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's do this. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
B-Stars review, all right? Let's go!
Forget about it. Feared and hated. That's the story of my life.
Feared and hated. That's the story of my life. This is the introduction to our first main character, Legoshi, the wolf.
Is this wolf fuckable?
Are we going to get into this question again?
That's essentially all my streams are. I'm going to be honest with you.
Is the world peace still a factor?
Well, no, it's just a really hot wolf.
Oh, you're attracted to the wolf?
No, I'm attracted to the bunny.
I don't really. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get going.
I guess the reason why they went to Dog Wars because she was very apprehensive about the whole Jake Weddle thing, so it kind of be understood.
Cartoon animal characters.
You like cartoon animal characters?
No, you didn't let me finish my sentence. There are some that are like literally given like anthropomorphic features. Like what's that, like fucking Mufasa from The Lion King?
You would fuck Mufasa from The Lion King?
No, I didn't say that, Morale. Then I would be cheating on you.
Don't. Okay, let's shut the fuck up. All right, asshole. Gee.
Pressure?
Yes, the pressure of you coming on stream and saying if he goes on, you're gonna like show the full recording.
I haven't talked to him. I haven't said anything.
But you would have to agree that you simply being on this stream is probably pressure, right?
Okay, maybe I should. That's why I wanted to talk about like anything but that.
It's a trending topic. It's going to come up in conversation. You would have to agree that you being here is a deterrent in and of itself, right?
I don't know that. I don't think he knows of your channel, and I don't.
You said yesterday that he does.
Does he? Wait. Oh yes, he does because he fucking has seen you talk about tweet about him. Oh, he saw your tweet. He knows about your Twitter account, but I don't think he knows about the Morale Live. Like I don't think he knows.
I don't think that's what you said yesterday.
Also stream because someone sent him the stream, like your stream.
Morale is very good at trying to pull at things. He's very good at trying to be like, it's your decision, but if you want to leak it, you can leak it, I could cover it, it's a safe space and whatnot. And then he makes sure to leave the ground rules, like, if I have permission, I'll leak it, like he's trying to give people safe spaces, and it's smart of him to do so. So that way he could just get so that way if he gets permission, he could just shill it for money. Which is smart. People want to hear the leak. People want to hear something leaked. Well, pay me, bitch. So.
And that's how he found out, like not beforehand.
Okay, so it started out that Jake knew who I was yesterday, and then today it's he doesn't know who I was, and then he knows about my Twitter, and then he knows about my Twitter and my YouTube.
Dude, go back in our DMs and verify, because I can't even remember.
You said this on the live stream yesterday. It was all streamed.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I actually need to go see what I said. But
hi, son. How are you doing today?
I don't know. I don't know if he does. He might, but I know that people are probably sending it to him. He never brought you up, though, like in the time that I knew him.
Okay. I don't appreciate people lying, so I'll take you at good faith and assume you're not lying there. But just in the future, if you could try to prevent yourself from lying, I would appreciate it. Okay.
We'll go back and I'll go back and watch the stream.
I don't like people who lie. I don't like when people lie. So I'll believe you when you say you're not lying right now. But just in the future, try to prevent it. Okay? Can you do that?
We're good. Yes, we're in.
Okay. I will trust that you are going to try to prevent yourself from lying in the future. All right.
I have something relevant to the video that you're watching though.
Yeah.
When I was like a kid, I wrote a lot of books, and I wrote, the Warrior Cats books.
No, what is the Warrior Cats books?
It's like about how there's these like talking cats that live in like clans in the woods. I'm not a furry. I read those growing up, and
you're not a furry. Curious.
I am not a furry.
Okay.
Should I be?
I don't know. I'm just asking questions. All right.
What are the benefits?
So you read a lot of Warrior Cats books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I wrote like my own version with wolves and published it in my elementary school library.
Okay. Very badass. Very badass. Very badass.
Who Haru is, and even introducing us a little bit to Louis.
I was hoping you would roast me for
Louis
that.
is a main character.
I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to really say about that. I'm sorry.
As I said before, but his character development doesn't come in until later episodes. This episode was specifically introducing us to Legoshi and Haru. And one of the brilliant things about the writing of this episode is how both of these characters are struggling with almost the exact same thing, but for different reasons. They're both feared by the public. Legoshi is feared because
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
And Haru is feared because of her act.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
One sec.
You're good. Take your time. Thank you, Rude Mud Crab, for the 5 Thank you, Rude Mud Crab, for the 5 Australian. She uses deflect, it's super effective.
Wait, fuck! Hold on, I'm sorry, wait.
It's okay. You're okay, brother. It's so okay.
Alright, we'll do that. Turn you off there. We'll go to like scene 2. Put that up. Window capture. There we go. Alright, I think we got it. I think we're good. So how's it going? Can you hear me? Wait, why is it? Hello? Why am I flipped? And now he's gone. Dude, I'm taking an L. I'm taking an L right now. I'm taking a total L right now. Why am I flipped? What? Why am I flipped? What's going on? Oh, dude, I look so weird when I'm flipped like that. All right, fuck it, dude. Fuck it. All right, we're ready. We're back. Yeah, the fuck up is on his end. I'm in the call. He left. The issue's on his end. I'm in the call. I'm still in the call. No, I'm literally still in the call. I don't need to call him back. I'm in the call. Wait, what? 1 sec. Okay, 1 sec. There we go. Got it. He joined and then left again. What is going on? What the fuck just happened? He blocked me. He literally just blocked me. Is he that upset that I didn't have my camera on? He joined, leaves, and then blocks me? What just... What? Why the fuck is Mudahar call? What? I'm kidding. I think someone is hacking him? Dude, he's being hacked?
I think so. He was literally calling me.
Yeah, and then it cuts out and he blocks.
So right here we have the so that's not really important. So I'm not going to get into that one. Is this the one? Where's the other one? Because I think there's a point. Let me see. Mr. Morale, Jake. Not that one. I need the...
Okay.
Let's see, go here to see. Oh yeah, right here.
I want this conversation to fucking happen. I want it to happen. I want Jake.
Oh, so this is on. Okay, this is where. Okay, so we get Morale's point of view of what happened here. So it wasn't like it was done on stream. So fucking Lex decides to get off the call. And the moment she gets off the call, she hacks into the. Okay, great.
Jake to call. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why did Jake run? What fucking happened?
What?
Oh, let me show you Aiden's face real quick. 1 second. Let me show you Aiden's face real quick. Oh, it didn't capture it? God damn it.
One sec. Okay, 1 sec. 1 sec.
I'm gonna keep it.
There we go. Got it.
Let me just do
Cuts
this.
out, he blocks out of nowhere, and then it's like shit's fucking up. It looks like his account's like deleted or something. Because like it didn't even show him leave the group.
Yes, he was literally typing to me, and then he blocked me somehow. I think someone's on his account.
Ooh,
I wonder who it is.
No, I'm serious. I can literally show you. He literally typed to me. I'm not sure.
Or what's happening?
Look, I'll show you. Bro, what the fuck? This is even bigger than the interview.
Wait, yeah, because it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. He would just block out of nowhere.
Yeah, someone's probably has his Discord. I don't know who. I don't want to accuse nobody, but
Does he have an alt we can add him on? Do you have any other method of contact with him?
Maybe Instagram. Like as I was literally typing that he's saying you blocked him, he blocked me.
Is she in his account?
I'm not making accusations.
Well, she really doesn't want him to speak. She was making threats, right?
Hey, Kinga.
Let me message him on Instagram.
Ooh.
That's absurd. There's no way he's being hacked. But blocking makes no sense in this context either. Because why would he block you?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if maybe I'm trying to connect y'all.
No, but we didn't have any issues.
I don't
Call
know.
Lex?
I'm thinking like if someone's on his account.
Do I call Lex?
Yeah, thank you for the sub. This a robbery. Oh.
Calling from inside the house.
Thank you, Kinga. You're a hero.
I don't know if she's
Thank
gonna
you, buddy.
answer. She called me, but she didn't pick up, so I don't know what's going on. If she doesn't answer, there's not much I can do. She's not picking up.
Oh, she will.
I don't think she wants to call. I might have upset her. I'm a little confused. She's calling. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
If Jake, I'm trying to save Jake from himself right now, because if he does fucking speak up, my hand is forced.
You're trying to save Jake from himself from doing what?
I don't want him to force my hand for us to release those recordings, because I'm gonna have to if he says some fucked shit. And it's not like I sent you the photo of the dent that he left in my wall. Like, if he fucking does this, he knows, and his friends are not okay with it. Like, his in real life friends are trying to be like, dude, like, this is not okay. Like, we're trying to fucking care for him.
You're trying to care for him.
I don't want to have, I'm going to have to defend myself. I was not going to release those full recordings, a full 12-minute recording of him yelling at me. Like, I don't want to release that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to if he does this. Like, I'm trying to help him. And
what do you
yes.
think it's going to be so bad though? Because you're going to extreme. You're like.
By the way, I just want to make a point. I want to show you. I want to show you the call.
I'm trying to make this like look good. Is this fine? Is this?
So this is the call. So we're gonna go. Hold on. I'm gonna exit out of the thing. I'm gonna go back. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back into YouTube. And then I'm going to here we go.
Supposedly unedited. That's what she told me. I don't know if I believe her. I'll boost the audio on your guys' end.
Okay, I'm
guessing
fast
there's gonna be
forward
some dead air
this.
at the beginning. It's like white noise right now. Again, I don't want to skip through it, so I'm just gonna accept the white noise. A lot of white noise. About a minute in, no talking.
Okay, come on.
Skip sound. Sure.
Oh.
Well, there we go. So about halfway through the audio is when audio starts.
Tell me how you care about my feelings. Because if you're saying I don't care about your feelings, and then you kick me out, do you understand why that's hypocritical? Does that make sense? You don't care about my feelings, do you? You insist I care about yours to the degree that I take down an Instagram story, or you kick me out of your home. Do I need to say that again? How wild that is? Because I don't care about you don't care about mine. If you're gonna kick me out of your house over that, you don't care about mine. Do I need to say that again? I don't want to be with you anymore. And it's because of how you treat me.
Is he the one that broke up with her? Very edited. She told me, which again, take this how you will, all right? Take this how you will. Obviously, she told me that she was hiding in her bedroom and she wasn't replying to him. So I'm not going to make a claim that she's editing her responses. I'm not going to, like, it could be the case that she was hiding in her room and she was recording this. Okay? That's what she told me. Jake confirmed that? Okay.
I never kick you out over that, believe me.
Do I have to boost the audio for that? Did you guys hear that all right? Yes, it's fine. Okay.
You make it fucking worse. Like you do what all my fucking exes do. All you fucking want is space. Have all of it. Never fucking see me again. All you fucking space in the world.
This is worth some money?
He didn't even bang on the door. Yeah? I think that's the end of it. Let's skip through a little bit more. We'll go through a little bit more. If there's nothing, we'll skip through. Yeah, okay. She is claiming that recording is what she was hanging over his head. That recording is what she was threatening him with. That is it. That is all the quote-unquote verbal abuse that Jake Weddle did.
And you got your audience to pay money for the released content. See, guys, sometimes if it smells like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. And if you are going to trust someone that's going to talk about dog wars so freely, and the fact that she goes into a call and says, "I hacked my ex-boyfriend's account for his own good," I don't think she is smart enough to release something that's going to be good for her image. Because why wouldn't she release it right in the day if it made Jake look bad? If Lex was such an asshole to kick her boyfriend out for an Instagram story, why didn't she just tear him apart right then and there and just release the video of Jake being quote-unquote abusive and verbally abusive? But hey, sometimes the audience has to play their hand. Do they pay for the content knowing that it could be shit? Or or just not pay for it and see what happens next? But I had a feeling like watching Morale going over the J call with Aiden. I had a feeling, and I'm not positive about it, but I feel as though Morale was worried about how this would make him look. I don't have concrete evidence of it, but from what I'm seeing, Morale is trying to be fair on both sides of the fence. But let's go back to the second call, because the final call is roughly, let's say, 20 minutes. Let's go.
She's calling. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
If Jake, I'm trying to save Jake from himself right now, because if he does fucking speak up, my hand is forced.
You're
forced.
trying to save Jake from himself from doing what?
I don't want him to force my hand for us to release those recordings, because I'm gonna have to if he says some fucked shit, and it's not like I sent you the photo of the dent that he left in my wall. Like, if he fucking does this, he knows, and his friends are not okay with it. Like, his in real life friends are trying to be like, dude, like, this is not okay. Like, we're trying to fucking care for him.
You're trying to care for him.
I don't want to I'm going to have to defend myself. I was not going to release those full recordings, a full 12-minute recording of him yelling at me. Like, I don't want to release that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to.
And it was shit. It was nothing. Majority of it was dead air. Kimosabi. Where Jake was like, I can't believe you were kicking me out because of an Instagram story. Like, he was more bitch than threat.
If he does this, like, I'm trying to help him, and
what do you think he's going to say that's going to be so bad, though? Because you're going to extreme. You're like getting into his Discord account and you're blocking people to prevent him from calling people.
He was logged into my Discord. I only found out today. I told you that.
But that's not the point. You're going to pretty extreme lengths.
God, I'm like working, like we're all trying to devise like a strategy here.
W smashing powered rage.
Save him from himself from doing this.
What do you think he's going to do? Because like I keep saying,
absolute mess of himself
Lex.
online like usual.
Lex, like I said, because
I don't
you're going to
want
very
be
extreme
involved in
lengths.
this.
So what you're thinking in your head, like it must be pretty severe.
I'm scared of this guy. I'm going to have to release the recordings if he says.
What are you scared of him
because
for?
Because of how he treated me.
What did he do?
I don't want to go further into it unless he fucking does, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I want this to end, and he has shit talked all of you guys to high hell. So the fact that he is like, it's, I guess I can't control it. Like, if he does that, then
wait. Time out. Okay, wait. I don't want, and now this is where I'm going to be full 360. I don't want him to do damage to himself, so I am going to have to hack into his Discord account and prevent him from talking. I don't want this to continue, but she's continuing it by going on to Morale's stream to save her bacon for looking like a hacker bitch. She is insinuating that something else has happened with her and Jake, but she doesn't want to divulge it. She's on the stream and she's perpetuating the narrative. Why, at this point, would anyone want to give money to listen to a recording that could 99% be shit?
we gotta see. But I'm gonna be upset because it's not. He's gonna try to paint himself.
Like you're scared of him, so you're going to extreme lengths to like logging into his account and blocking people so he can't call into his stream.
He was already logged into it.
Well, I understand. Like,
you have to understand that I still have love for him. Like, I care for him, and like I'm.
Bitch, wait. If you love him, you wouldn't been like, oh, I would. You can leave. If you're not going to take the Instagram post, you can get the fuck out. If you love someone, if you claim you do, like I said, Jake is a fucking retard that has a phantom cortex, forever loser, victim complex, a weak constitution, and everything. But Lex is out here trying to wishy-washy away her hacking into his account by saying, "But I love him." It's like a girl. It's like a girl breaking into her man's phone and hacking and looking at his text messages. I only did it because I love you. It's like a girl breaking her man's car because she thought they were cheating. I only did it because I love you. Like everyone says this to wash away the fact they did something stupid. Or they did something heinous, all because of love. And that's crummy.
All of the people who know him in real life are trying to help him right now. And this should not be this big of a thing. And I'm trying to stop it where it is. That's why I called in and I didn't want to talk about Jake. I don't want to talk about it more, but I'm fucking gonna have to. And I just don't want to because he's not in a good state of mind right now. And it feels like people are preying upon him.
What do you think he's going to say though? What could he possibly say that could be so bad that's worth going to extreme lengths to prevent the interview?
Well, everything that he does say, he's saying that I used him for money, which is not true. And I have so many things, but I just don't want to drag other people into this. I have so many screenshots of things that I just don't want to have to go through.
So you're scared of him. So you're getting into his.
I'm not lying, guys, and that's why I don't want to get into it.
Lex, you don't have to look. You don't have to talk to chat. You're talking to me. Why you're scared of him? So I'm
concerned for his mental health. This is not drama. This is he's doing this out of spite. He's trying to paint a very bad picture of me because he's afraid that I have made friends with people in the commentary community, friends, if you can call it that, people online. I'll take down the song if he wants. I need to talk to him directly. This is real life mental health shit, man. I'm worried.
What do you think he could possibly do though? Because you keep avoiding that. You don't know. You're going to extreme lengths. You haven't told me what you think he's going to do.
He doesn't realize that people just see this all as drama, and he is going to he's going to take it to heart. It's going to affect his mental. It already is. And I care about
what do you
him.
think he's going to do?
There's a lot of things that he can say and make up, and then I have to provide all of the fucking screenshots, and I'm so tired.
That's not your fault. That's his fault for lying, and then you naturally have to defend yourself. That's not your fault.
I know, but I don't want him to
hold on. I'm going to push back. He is 27 years old. He is an adult. If he chooses to do something, that is not on you. He is fully aware of what he is doing and what he's capable of.
Yeah, like I said, they both deserve one another. Both of them are fucking mentally ill, honestly. And the perpetuation, if you don't want this to continue, you should just cut it out and just move on. Like I said, if Jake corroborated that if he didn't take down the Instagram story, you were going to kick him out. Okay, so if you love someone, you wouldn't kick them out. And again, I know Morale is doing the best he can to pull content out of this woman. But the only reason why she's there is because she wants sympathy. She wants brownie points. She wants someone to feel sorry for her. Both of them are victims in their mind. Both of them love the trauma. They are just bathed in the drama. Excuse me.
He understands what he's going to do. If he's really going to lie about you or do whatever you think, right? That's on him. That's not on anybody else.
And then I had witnesses to what I get
that you have witnesses, but you don't care about dude. I'm gonna be honest. The whole mental health angle you're going is really retarded. If this guy has done what you're claiming he's done, to the point where you're scared of him, you should not care about his mental health.
Well, that's what happens when you are in a situation like that, dude.
In a situation like what?
Is he on Aiden's stream?
I don't know. I don't know if he's on Aiden's stream. I'm talking to you. I'm not looking at someone else's stream.
I'm not threatening to release footage. I'm just saying that's what's going to have to happen if I have to defend myself, and I don't want that to have to happen. I didn't release them on purpose. If I was going to, I would have already.
You are threatening. You are threatening if he comes out and comes on Aiden's stream, you're going to release the recording.
That's not threatening. Depending on what he says, if I need to defend myself because there's one way the situation played out, then yeah.
How did you get into his Discord to begin with?
I know that he's not in his right state of mind right now.
How did you get into his Discord to begin with?
He was logged in on my desktop, and I didn't realize until I was getting a bunch of message notifications, and it was like in a browser that was like so squished that it doesn't say what it said, just had the Discord icon, so I thought it was mine. We're trying to like help this dude in real life right now.
Lex is like, yeah, he's mentally ill. We're trying to help the invalid. Like, it sounded like, we're trying to help the invalid. We're trying to help the fucking mental patient. It's like she wants to be the good guy so badly. Like, in these types of situations, I would love if someone was like, okay, here, this, and this. But again, she's not worried about... She's worried about what he would say because she has nothing to counteract to it. Her evidence is really bad. For someone that is so dead set of not releasing footage or sound tapes or whatever the case is, guess what? It could be that her evidence is not good because she doesn't feel strong enough. She doesn't have she doesn't have it in her to... She doesn't have it. So, again, this type of ring around the rosy bullshit, it's like, at some point, at some point, we're not here to baby people. If they want to release it, they can release it. That's fine. But I'm not going to babysit you and ask you, please, your sugar on top, please tell us what happened. If you don't want to say goodbye, I don't, just goodbye. You're useless to me, and it's a cold, hard truth. But you're useless to me. Get the fuck away from my stream. If you only call in if you want to be productive in a conversation, I don't give a fuck about you, or give a fuck about your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend, whatever the fuck he is. Like, if I was in that situation, because it's a waste of time. It is.
Okay.
Did you try to reset Jake's password at all?
No, I did not do that.
Okay. You did not try to reset his password or try to lock him out of the account?
No, I can't do that because I don't have like the password on my end.
Okay, so you don't have access to an email or anything like that?
Like his email?
The email associated with the Discord. You don't have access to that. You would not be able, would you be able to reset the password if you wanted to?
Oh my fucking god. He's logged in on his email. Oh my god. Get me out of this, dude. When we broke up, he was supposed to, like, delete me from all those things. Like, he's supposed to know to remove me from all of those things. Like, you can log out of other devices on other things. I told him to do that when we broke up. Dude, that's why I had to do all his tech stuff for him, because he doesn't know.
Are you logged into his Gmail?
I just closed the browser. I just saw that it was open. I just closed the browser.
So you were logged into his email?
I did not know that it was open. I would not lie. And listen, I'm in a place where I would not fucking fool myself by lying right now. On my life, on my cat's life.
It's okay. You were logged into his email that was associated with his Discord.
I did not send a password request.
I'm not asking that. I'm just asking, it is correct that you were logged into his email on your desktop, the same one associated with his Discord.
He was logged into it on my fucking...
It was logged into on your computer. I don't need to know how it got that.
Bro, I don't need to be baited. I'm not lying. I don't need
you're answering in a really roundabout way.
Answer. I know that I'm not lying, but I know that I know how it appears. So I'm not going to be...
I understand how it appears, but it is the case that you had access to the email associated with his Discord. It was on your desktop.
Dude, I did not know until you asked me.
I understand that you didn't know. I'm not asking if you knew. I'm just asking if it was on your computer.
Yeah, it was open in another one of the 20 Chrome tabs that was open.
Okay,
I didn't know. I did not know on my fucking life. On my fucking life. You can take me to court.
Okay.
Lex, shut the fuck up. Whatever, again, this... Get her the fuck out. Just go, because, again, she got morale through vigilance got her to fucking admit that she had the email there. But again, like, most people are just like digging and being stubborn, and he was waiting for her to crack. That's great, but again, for most people, it's like, is it really worth it? Because can we even trust what she says at this point? Like, if she's willing to hack it, if she's willing to quote unquote hack into someone's account, then she doesn't have any reverence for a person's life when she swears on her cat's life, on her life. She's not a good person. Both of them are not good people. One took advantage of a fucking retard, and the other one just allowed himself to be taken for a ride by someone that doesn't care about them. And again, you can say you love someone, but her actions show that's not the case.
On my life.
Do I have permission to bring up one of the screenshots that you sent me?
Does it have the Gmail thing in it? Are you able to see it in there?
So I want to ask you.
Even then, I didn't fucking realize.
Okay. What in some of the screenshots that you sent me in the taskbar, or not in the taskbar, in the tabs.
Why didn't you tell me?
Hold on.
I am fucking ADHD as fuck.
Okay.
I thought that was my Gmail open.
I need you to answer this question though, because this is fairly important.
I was in panic mode.
In one of your tabs, there was a password reset for a Gmail.
Yeah, I'm logged in like on 3 different Gmails, by the way, because I have my business account and my other.
So were you trying to reset Jake's password for Discord?
God, no. That would be fucking stupid. It's tied to his phone number. That would have been a lot easier than
What email were you trying to password reset on then?
One of my other accounts, because I was like changing everything, like my business account. I'd change my passwords every once in a while.
Okay.
Or maybe it was the Riot password reset email thing.
Okay. So to make it perfectly clear, because we've kind of gone in a little bit of a circle, and I just want to make sure you get out what you want to, or what you need to get out. It is the case that he logged into both his email and his Discord on your laptop. That's what you claim, right?
Morale. I know that this is like content for everybody else, but Lex, my fucking life,
you are being put in a situation that is very dangerous. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that it's clear what you're getting out. Is that okay?
Lying. And I don't really need to prove myself to like the internet, honestly, because I know that I'm not lying.
I'm trying to get your story straight, so I understand.
That's my story. If you want to make it seem like that, then pop off. But I'm
repeating what you told me.
Actively concerned for someone's mental health right now. So I'm going to go try and call him and try and talk things out and try and fucking figure out what is going on in his head.
He is 27. You don't need to be his mental health check fucking
Well, I had to be for 3 fucking months, okay? So you kind of get used to it, and I'm worried.
Then don't.
I'm worried.
Hey, Lex, I'm going to be honest. You have lied to me multiple times to my face, and you're obsessed with this guy's mental health when he supposedly, in your opinion, verbally abused you multiple times. You should not care about this guy's mental health.
Do you know how abuse works?
I don't,
Do you know how abuse works? Wait, do you know how abuse works? So now all of a sudden you're using the whole, I was abused so I have to help him. I'm like, wait. Both of you can't take responsibility for each other's actions. I hacked it into his Discord because I love him. I need to be his welfare mommy because he abused me. And so I feel obligated to be there for him. Oh my god. For Jake. Lex made me get lawyers. Lex kicked me out of the house because I didn't want to take it on an Instagram story. My ex-girlfriend beat the fuck out of me because I'm a pussy. Like, you guys don't take any responsibility for anything. For Lex to be popping off her fucking mouth like she a ghetto bitch on Twitter, on Reddit, on everything, to all of a sudden now be a pussy? Be a fucking helpless bitch because now she got caught, hacking, blocking people off of Jake's account, and now she wants to be like, I need to be there for him because I've been abused. Which in that voice recording that was released by Morale, that wasn't no fucking abuse. That was just Jake fucking crying like a bitch, like, I loved you, and you're kicking me out. There wasn't no hitting, no punching, no nothing. It was just this dumb bitch just recording the other dumb bitch for being a pussy. That's crazy that she said that shit. That's fucking nuts. What a piece of shit. Do you know what abuse is? No, bitch, you tell me what abuse is. Tell me.
Yes, but you seem extraordinarily self-aware. You seem very self-aware that this was abuse. So I am very hard struck to believe that you were abused in any significant way where you're like, oh yeah, I was abused, but also I need to help him with his mental health.
Okay.
So I want to help you. I want you to be able to talk, and I want you to have some place to talk on. But the lying, the weird shit, it has to stop. Okay? You do not need to care about this guy's mental health.
Lying, man.
You have lied to me multiple times. Yes.
I have, dude.
If you want to call them mistakes, if you want to call them whatever, like
I'm talking to someone in Jake's real life right now, and I think it's best that I get off and talk to them and try and figure out. You guys can think of me whatever you want. It's fine.
You shouldn't say that. You should not want people to think whatever they want. You should want them to think the truth.
There's real shit that's going on that's more important, and I'm just trying to fucking.
Again, Lex, you should not want people to think whatever. You should want them to think the truth.
Okay. Everyone will. So can
we very quickly try to clarify the truth?
Let me dip, please.
You can hit the end call button whenever you want.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the person I was talking to. And hopefully try and get a hold of Jake.
Okay.
I apologize. This shit is fucking.
If you're gonna leave, then leave. If you're gonna stay, I want to ask you more questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. 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 So it seems to me, if I'm getting everything she's telling me correct, Jake, when he was visiting, logged in on her laptop to both his Discord and his email, and was still logged into both of those. Coincidentally, in her tabs, there was an email reset tab and a password reset tab, which she admitted to, and claims it wasn't Jake Weddle's email that she was resetting the password to. She claims it was to her Riot password for League of Legends.
Damn.
I'm trying to I've never been put in this situation before.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. What to do?
I'm trying to think. Quick rundown. Holy fuck. No, so I appreciate the donos, but I'm not gonna leak shit. I'm not going to leak stuff. I'm not a leaker. I will cover other people's leaks, but I'm not going to be the one to leak stuff. It was probably stupid of me to even bring up the screenshots she had sent me without her saying I should make it public, but I felt like it was needed, given what she was saying. And how her story expanded every single time. It like expanded every single time I asked a clarifying question. I don't know what to think.
Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they are in the middle of an interview. It's understandable. It's just that I don't know. Like when the whole Himpleton and Morale thing happened, he was so pressed on Himpleton lying about the rape. When he allegedly lied 3 times about the rape. And he was nailing this motherfucker to a cross. Like, I don't believe you. I guess in the moment, he made it known before, I think, the first call. Before Lex left to, quote-unquote, hack into his account. He did say, do not lie to me. I don't like lies and whatnot, and she lied multiple times. And he did mention the screenshot you sent me, right? So it's like it's a hard thing to it's hard to be consistent in the moment, I believe, because at the one hand she lied to you, but on the other hand you want to get content to get to the bottom of this, and you try not to be too much of an asshole to her, so he was trying to give her honey so he could get more stuff from her. It's just again, hindsight's 2020, but she seems like a unreliable narrator. She's very unreliable, and I'm not saying Jake is reliable. Lex is not reliable, but at some point there's a compromise of both views that the truth is there. But damn, I don't know. Because Morale looks stuck. Looks stuck.
I'm just trying to take that all in because that was a lot.
She lied to you. She lied to you, and you know what to say or what to do.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Kino? She's trouble. Now you ask us. Oh, I'm making conversation. Come on, give me a break. Come on, dude. You guys complain when I don't talk to you. When I talk to you, you guys complain. Jesus, come on.
But wait, but I feel like you're only doing it because you're stuck. Like what's the line that Morale always says? Come on, keep up. I know this is hard for you, but keep up. Like I feel as at this moment, like chat's like, hey, keep up. I know this is hard for you. I know this bitch lied to you, but keep up. But again, I know it's hard. It's hard because it was in the moment.
Oh my god.
I never see Morale this speechless ever.
Dude. Okay, I feel like I have to show at least one screenshot so you guys know I'm not fucking around or I'm not lying. I gotta show at least one. I'm not gonna leak like anything significant, but I gotta show something. Okay. I'll show the.
Wait, what happened to like? Oh, I need permission to release screenshots. Now that he's cornered, now that he's like, oh, I shut my model off about something I shouldn't have shut off. Now it's like, oh, I have to show something to you guys. Damn, bro, damn. And I think he was showing off the I think he was showing off the wall thing. I think that's what he's gonna show.
The Aiden DMs because I think those are probably clear to leak.
Did Aiden say you can leak the DMs?
Okay, I can't show the Aiden DMs. I'm gonna have to show the Cam Nugget ones.
Did Cam Nugget say that you can leak the DMs? Did he say so?
So you can see, if you guys see here, she's taking a picture of her laptop. She's in Jake Weddle's Discord on browser. And then in the top left, you can see here, there's a Gmail and it says PAS. Now, I didn't have confirmation that this was a password reset, but she confirmed it in the call that we just had. And she claims it's not for Jake Weddle. She claims it's not a password reset for Jake Weddle's Discord. Password was reset December 18th. I know, I saw what you sent me. Okay, do you have to call your IRL friend or not?
I'm texting them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's live. Show the screenshot that I just showed you. The password reset was December 18th.
Okay.
He sent that to himself when he was here.
I understand that this screenshot exists, but I don't think this removes the possibility of another one happening.
Okay, I can check right now.
I feel like the only way you could like
say full email inbox, but he just changed it because he knew that I was logged into his Discord. But he there's nothing else. Like I'm not gonna.
If you show me something, I'm not gonna post it. If you show me something that has like stuff in it, I'm not gonna pull it up on
can
stream.
I just clear the air with you then?
Clear the air about what?
Like, can I just PM it to you and just like clear the air with you and like just don't dox his fucking email inbox?
Like I said, if you send me something and don't want me to pull it up, I'm not going to pull it up. I'm not going to pull up sensitive information on stream.
I don't know if I should trust that.
I have never done that in the entirety that I've done YouTube. If you don't want to trust me, you don't like. I'm not. There's literally nothing I can say to you.
Never say never about any type of action. I've learned that. I learned that a lot. I've learned that throughout life and on YouTube. Never say never about what you're willing to do. It all depends on circumstances. If people be like, well, what do you mean? You're stupid. Okay. I'm just saying you cannot make promises about with your future self. Like, your future self is not going to keep promises because you don't know what the context is. Maybe you have to break the rules and show stuff because to save your ass, to save the ass of someone you care about, or you want to be vindictive. Things happen. So.
It was from December 18th. That was the last thing that he clicked because he logged into my Discord.
I can see that it's from December 18th, but this doesn't rule out any other password resets that you might have done on your end. Do you understand that, right?
I didn't do that. How that would be fucking stupid. That would notify him that I would be on his Discord. That would be fucking dumb.
I understand. I don't want to believe that you password resetted him. Okay, I don't want to believe that, and I don't know if I do believe that.
That's okay. I don't need you to, but I'm pretty sure he's
I'm just telling you. I don't have anything to go off of to prove that you didn't.
That's fine, dude. I know that I did it. I don't need you to believe me.
Then why did you send me the screenshot? If you don't need me to believe you, you want me to believe you. That is what this is. You want me to believe you.
Oh my god. Bro. I will show it to you privately when we're not on live and we can clear the air on that.
I'll turn Chrome off. I'll literally look, there's background gameplay. I'm not going to show anything or I won't read anything out loud if you show me something sensitive. I haven't done that in the past. I'm not going to start doing it now. That would literally kill my whatever fucking career I have. That would kill if I start leaking people's emails and shit.
Well, I don't feel like it's right for me to leak his emails either, but like I don't know. I can send it to you.
If you send it to me, I'm not going to pull it up on stream. I'll look at our Discord and I'm not going to put it up on the screen.
Yeah, but then you're just going to be like, oh, you just deleted it, but I'm not. I didn't.
Okay, there's no way I could say that you deleted it. The only way I would have to say that is if Jake Weddle got his side of the screenshots on his email, on his computer, and showed that there was an email missing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine because I'm not lying, so.
I'm not going to claim you're lying. I want to see.
I know.
Okay.
Those are the timestamps. Those are the things. Don't share it on stream.
I told you I'm not going to.
But there you go.
Okay.
We good now?
I mean, I don't want to come off as picky, but I still feel like these aren't as extensive as I would want them to be. But
what?
Like they only show like about a dozen emails.
I'm not gonna dox the dude's whole thing. Like I'm not gonna dox his whole email inbox, bro.
Okay, I'm not necessarily asking you to.
Okay, well I don't know how much evidence is gonna be enough for you. So if Jake consents to having his email inbox shared, then he can do so. But he's on Aiden's, I guess. So if he's gonna fucking shit talk me, then I guess we have to. Well, we need to see what he says first.
Okay. Do you want to watch it with me?
I really fucking like it. His friend is texting me and saying, please just let Jake bury himself. So.
Do you want to watch the Aiden live stream with me?
No. Well, I know that he's probably going to be like, oh my god, see how crazy she is, guys? She went in my fucking Discord.
I would personally...
Yeah, as you can see, like, when, like I said, all of this. So she's going through Jake's email with Morale. Like I said, everything got so fucked, and something smelled something weird when Morale was going through the Jake Weddle stuff, and we were trying to be fair on both sides of the fence. I was like, why is Morale being fair on this? And I'm like, oh, dead silence. He got caught, like he was like thinking, he was trying to catch up on something, like what the fuck did just happen? He didn't know what to say, what the next action is. So much so that he was trying to do crowd work and be like, guys, what do you want guys to talk about? Like, damn. This is like, again, I understand. You got caught in the moment, and like you got caught in a situation you should not be caught up, but like I said, this is coming from the same guy that. One second, can I? Do I have it? Oh, where are you? Where are you? Is it? Let's see.
Awesome. Okay.
50 years in prison because they like killed 20 children in the act of PDF.
Dislike me because it can't be for that, because that makes no sense. You still stand by your position. It was weird, but I just don't think after a decade and a half it's worth pursuing.
Scene his entire drunken rants, how he just goes off the wall while he's drunk.
I'm gonna be real. It's dumb as fuck. I'm gonna be real. I've had this conversation with Bern before. With Bad Dog and Emerald.
Do you still want to associate with him after everything that he's done?
I've had very good talks with Himpleton. Behind
Recall
the
some.
scenes.
Let's hear some.
No, not that
Most
one.
of them were private.
He's incredibly, phenomenally snaky, like to the point where he's DMing people saying it's okay if you make videos, like if private conversations with you, which, by the way, just knowing this guy personally, private conversations with him are not private. I guarantee you he is. I know it's really complicated. Multiple conversations with him. He's never done anything bad to me, so it's fine that I'm friends with Hitler.
I mean, go ahead, be friends with whoever you want. I don't know why.
So you think? So you would be friends with Hitler as long as he didn't? No, shut the fuck up! Come on, keep up.
Oh, I have the soundbite. So like, look. I wanted to do this.
Personally, I want you here so you can. I understand that this screenshot exists, but I would reset for Jake Weddle's Discord. Okay, I feel like I have to show at least.
In this,
you know,
in this situation, if, like I said, if Morale, if what Morale's doing was done in front of him, this is what his chat must be saying to him at this moment, while it's dead air when he's thinking what to do next.
I know, it's really complicated. It's a really complicated hypothetical.
Because I want to be.
Keep up. Yeah, keep up. Oh boy. Again, this whole situation was messy. It was weird. It was stupid. It was nonsensical. And like, again, like Lex went grandiose with it. Jake didn't really lie. He just showed that he has a vagina instead of a dick. And Morale was like, from what I saw, he got caught by a fucking lying bitch who used I love someone to block someone and a whole screenshots over their head maybe to destroy their life and such, and just making things bigger and bigger. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, of this fine stream, here's the thing. Jake Weddle needs to go away and never come back. Or just take some time off and re-heal himself. Maybe fucking find happiness somewhere else. Stay away from Lex. Stay away from people. Stay away from commentary. Focus on your comedy. Maybe use this opportunity, Jake, to write some jokes. Maybe write some material. Do something worthwhile. But at the ending of the day, you guys have to understand that you cannot allow yourself to be in. You cannot allow yourself to show people how others treat you and how the internet itself is allowing you to be affected. So, with that being said, we'll see how far this goes. I mean, we still have a couple of days until the end of the new year. It'll be kind of weird. This would be the final big commentary blowout for the new year. I would hate to see if this is the last thing. What would be the first new commentary stuff? But other than that, folks, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like, share, subscribe. And we will talk